What is going on, guys? DBG here, and today I am going to be just talking about the absolute shambles that is NBA 2K20 MyTeam. So I'm saying this right now that stuff like this is going to happen. Glitches are going to happen on the launch of a game. It is inevitable. So while it's a bit ridiculous that it's happening already, I'm not in a position to say like 2K is awful, 2K is the worst company ever. If it's still like this in 2 weeks' time, then fair enough. I'll give 2K as much abuse as possible, but as of right now, I think we should kind of wait before saying 2K20 is dead. And also, the whole game speed issue, that was the least of our concerns. Like, as I said when I was making the video, I was like, the game speed's slower, it's a mild annoyance, but it's something that we're going to have to get used to. Like, I didn't like it, but I wasn't saying it was something that's broken. What is broken is the fact that full whites and half bars go in at the same rate. And also the fact that really simple things like passing, it took too long to do. And raising the game speed doesn't make that better. And like, takes players 2 seconds to catch the ball and do anything with it. It takes them so long to make decisions. Raising the game speed doesn't change that. All it does is mean that it just helter-skelter arcadey basketball, and I'm not necessarily against that, but that's basically 2K18, which we all hated. So yeah, what they did need to fix was shooting. They needed to fix so many things, like the glitches, the My Park rep, and they decided to fix the minor complaint that people had. I'm not complaining about the game speed being up, because I'd rather it be a little bit faster, but supposedly, I haven't even played online, supposedly it's super fast right now, which I don't think will be great because it's 2K18. I just wanted the game to feel a little bit more responsive, but sure, look, it is what it is. So in this video, we are going to be talking about the glitches in NBA 2K20 MyTeam, and there's so many. So first of all, a really minor one that a lot of people are complaining about, and that is triple threat offline not working. And this is not on 2K. As much as like people want to blame 2K for this, blame Angry Joe Show, blame Young YEA, whatever his name is. Blame the mainstream media for saying this is a gambling simulator when it blatantly isn't. The logic that seeing a slot machine is going to make what people want to gamble and buy packs is the same as saying asking a kid to flip a coin or play a game of rock, paper, scissors is going to turn them into a gambling addict. That is the same logic. And, oh man, this is, like, it's absolutely ridiculous. But triple threat offline is not there because of that controversy. I don't know, and this is from a good source. I don't know whether the game mode is going to get a complete revamp or whether it's just not going to be in the game until they're waiting for everything to blow over. So I think if they're waiting for everything to blow over, it'll be back in about a week. If they are completely revamping the mode, I think it could be at least 1 or 2 weeks till it's back in, or it's in the first place. And also, as well as that, I think it'll be a week or two of the game being glitchy, because that's what happens when you release any new type of game mode. So that's something that's going to happen. And also, another glitch is a really weird one. I don't right here have any proof of it, but it happens. So every time you get a game, you get a wrong value of MT. So if you come out of a game and you see like 1200 MT, if you look up at your MT value, you'll get like 800. And it's actually ridiculous. Like, I'd say I've lost out, because I've grinded so much domination, I've grinded so much triple threat online and Evo cards. I'd say I've lost out on the guts of 7,000 MT over the course of these 2 days. It is absolutely ridiculous. And also, there was a domination glitch, and it was that sometimes you didn't get all your MT for the stars. And so you didn't get all your MT, you didn't get all the stars. And the reason for that is because of the MT glitch. So basically, you'd come out of a domination game with, say, 750 coins. But you'd look at your MT, and it would give you, say, 615, because it just always gives you the wrong value. And it takes it as you only getting 615. So you don't get the stars for winning the game, because you need 625 from winning the game. So actually, the wrong MT values affects domination massively. That is why people are getting wrong star values, which is really frustrating, because I got 2 stars twice yesterday. But if you do comfortably win, then you're good. Not something to worry about. All the auction house is broken. The auction is straight up broken. You can't filter a lot of things. Like, it's the same glitch as last year, and I think it's intentional. Like, as much as people in 2K are told this is unintentional, like, as you guys see here, 1200, 1300. But I'd say if you looked up 1300, oh, you can. Okay, so maybe that's better. But it got to the stage where if you looked up, say, silvers, you couldn't snipe, basically. So it was like 2,800, and suddenly, oh, you can see there 1,900, 1,900 as the lowest. And you're thinking, okay, so there's nothing between. 3,850, and you're going down here, 3,000, 3,000. And then see, 1,850. That should have came up in the last filter. Scroll down, and I know bronzes are showing up in silvers. I don't know why that is, but they are. But there are certain cards that should have, like if Mikhailuk showed up in the last filter, that last Mikhailuk should have showed up. All these Theo Pinsons should have shown up. But again, it is kind of a weird auctioneer's glitch that loads of bronzes are coming up as silvers. Cards like Jason Tatum is coming up as a sapphire. TJ Warren's coming up as an emerald, even though he's a gold and Tatum's an emerald. So the auction is just completely broken right now, and sniping is almost non-existent. Filtering doesn't work at all. Also, they took away a load of things from the game that were really important. For example, the ability to search for cards here. Why can't you search for cards anymore? They've got to bring that back in. And also, when you're in freestyle mode, the rebounders are gone. So, like, I'm trying to test out a card's release its animations, but I can't even do that properly because the rebounders are gone. Every time you take a shot, you have to chase after the ball yourself. It was the single dumbest thing I've ever seen a video game remove. Like, what difference did it make? They actually had to actively change their code to remove the rebounders. Why? What difference does it make? Like, that is... Whose idea was that? Who decided to remove the rebounders? Because I've got no idea why anyone would do something like that. It is crazy. And then there's other minor glitches like the position lock glitch that they still haven't fixed. I don't necessarily know how to do it. I haven't looked up how to do it because eventually it will be fixed, and there's no point getting used to running players out of position when you don't really need to. And also the fact that point guards are actually usable this year. So that's something that 2K have done really well, so I'm not too bothered. And then there's so many things like collector rewards, like these here. On my normal account, I've got 75 cards, but I can't create my rosters because for some reason it just didn't give me them. Like, I have Dana Barros, I have Sabalos, I have Darryl Dawkins, I have Walter Davis, I have Jason Kidd, but you know what I can't do? I can't create my own jerseys. I'd give up any of those individual cards for the ability to create my own jerseys because I'm colorblind, so I need to have like mad stuff in my jerseys so that there's never going to be a clash. And also, as a colorblind person, the triple threat court, which I'm going to show right now, it's actually really frustrating because so many jerseys blend in with the court. While it's not a problem for 99.9% of players, it is literally, for me, can make the game at times unplayable. So that is a really, really frustrating thing. But again, that is only a problem for me and the 1% or so of the world that are colorblind. It makes it really awkward having a court that color, and it's the same reason why I had a problem with colored courts last year. But sure, look, that is a nothing problem. That's just me. So yeah, there are so many things. And then in domination as well, yesterday, a lot of the time, sometimes they'll give you like one wrong pack and you can't collect a reward. And also, the servers was gone yesterday, and the servers are always going to be bad at launch. So, look, they are not the biggest deal in the world, like the server issues, because there's always going to be server issues at launch, and that's not really what I'm complaining about. But yeah, so NBA 2K20 MyTeam, and I'm saying this right now, they did a lot of good things, and I think a big reason why a lot of the things are kind of broken is they're trying to implement it. So I'm almost certain that position locks were not meant to be a thing initially in the game. I'm almost certain. And that was only put in fairly last minute, and because of that, there's a lot of ways to work around it, and they didn't do too much testing of it, and it doesn't seem like they tested really anything. The auction house glitch from this auction house is the same as a glitch that happened last year, so I'm almost certain that there's something in the coding from the auction house last year that they've carried over, and obviously they haven't fixed it yet. and hopefully they can, but it is something that is kind of frustrating. The server issues are server issues, that happens. Giving out wrong rewards in domination, that can happen as well. The whole drop quitting situation in MyTeam Unlimited, where people are quitting out of games and not getting the loss, that's actually been happening for years. It's been happening for years on PC, and it happened in the 250k tournament. It happened to me every single week. So, and I know that it is something that 2K can fix, and I know 2K will fix it, because it's been in the game before and 2K have fixed it. So fingers crossed that happens sooner rather than later. That is not something I think will affect the game in the long run. The only things that I really care about are the ones that fix the game in the long run, because this is just a buggy launch. If this is a bad game, then we're all kind of screwed. But this is just a buggy launch so far. And also, things like Evo cards. I'm saying this right now, so this isn't all negative. Evo cards is the single best new feature that's been added into MyTeam since the auction house. Since the auction house in 2K15, the best new feature has been these evolution cards, and they make the game 10 times more fun to play. So anyway, yep, that is the video. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.